I would like to apologize because I thought the Mass is in English, so I prepared my homily in English. In our Gospel today, Jesus is teaching His disciples about the kingdom of heaven using a parable. God's kingdom is like the 5 wise virgins who are vigilant and well prepared, and 5 foolish ones who are unequipped and unready to follow the bridegroom into the wedding feast in heaven. The 5 intelligent women, with their lamps filled with oil, are able to join and celebrate the joyful banquet of the Lord, of the bridegroom. The 5 witless ones, without lamps to light their way, remain outside the locked door, knocking, and are unable to enter and be part of the celebration. Why? Because they didn't have extra oil for their lamps. Jesus wants us to learn a lesson from this story. Stay awake always. Be watchful and be ready for God's coming, for we know not the precise time when we will meet the Lord in life or in death. We do not know the day and the time when we will die. We need to be prepared spiritually by orienting our lives to the Lord and living the values of God's kingdom. Witnessing in word and deed God's good news to us is of utmost importance. Being committed to our vocation, practicing compassion, justice, and love are like the oil of the lamps that keep on the fire burning, giving light to our way to God. We need to keep vigil in God's presence through prayer, whether private or communal, to sense the indwelling of the Holy Spirit in our hearts and to express our praise, faith, and gratitude to our God who saves. When we meet God face to face in unexpected times, places, and events of our lives, we can truly say, it is the Lord who welcomes and embraces us with delight and inviting us to taste and see the goodness of God. The lamps filled with oil carried by the 5 wise virgins signify God's light, which brightens our way that leads to God in heaven, where there is eternal peace and everlasting life. God's light assures us of silver linings in the darkest nights of our soul. The beacon of our light in the Lord will guide us from the cave of our ignorance unto God's wisdom and love. It will show us the way out of the abyss of our deep, dark, and dry well of anxious minds and restless hearts. It will illuminate our desolations and fears, giving us consolation and hope that inspire and orient our lives towards holiness and the divine. Hence, living with God forever. Then we shall shine forever to the world like the sun of day or stars of the night. Light in the Lord leads us to find our path to Jesus, who is the way, the truth, and the light. Be prepared always to meet the Lord with your life, filled with joy, charity, and love. Kailangan laging handa tayo upang sa pagharap natin sa Panginoon, tayo ay handa na pumasok sa Kanyang kaharian. Paano tayo maghanda? Linisin natin ang ating kalooban, ating mga kasalanan, ating mga galit sa kapwa. At kailangan tayo ay mapag-ibig, mapagmahal sa ating kapwa-tao, mapagbigay at matulungin, lalo na sa mga mahihirap. Kung ginagawa natin ito, tayo ay ilaw sa ating sambayanan. Ilaw na titingnan ng mga tao upang matuto rin sila na maglingkod, na magmahal at tumulong sa kapwa-tao. Kaya mga kapatid, tulad ng Boy Scouts, laging handa.